Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. As we are preparing for Purim, and there is a false notion out there that on Purim all systems go. Now we know that the Chassidish statement is that of Simchas Torah and perhaps on Purim shatnisht, some things if you're a little more tipsy you could get away with, but it does not give you a license to do whatever you want. The Rebbe would always bring the story of the Ramah, and it's brought that other great tzaddikim would make sure that the people would bench properly on Purim, even though there might be a little tipsy. Daven Mincha, Daven Ma'ariv. It's a regular day, and not only a regular day, it's a special day. So it's a vekmachender day, and just have it a day of a huplap is not what Purim is all about. So to introduce this, I want to read a din in Shulchan Aruch in Hilchas Shabbos. In Hilchas Shabbos, Siman Shin Zayin, Seif Tez Zayin. The Mechaber says that Melitzois u'mishalim shel sichas chulin v'divrei cheshek, just simple talk, reading simple mundane things, could go and say for Emmanuel or Sifrei Milchames. Asur likreis behem b'Shabbos. On a day like Shabbos, you shouldn't read those cheap thoughts. You should have a better mindset than that. It's very mundane, very weakly. Va'af b'choil asur, says the Mechaber, and really even during the week you shouldn't. Mishum Moshe v'leitzim, because this is an extension of what a yid should not hang out in a place of scoffers, in a place of jokers. Comes the Magen Avram, Sif Katan Chav Beis, and he says, not only you shouldn't read these things during the week, even during the week, Hu adin ahoylech tartitois v'karkisois. Same would apply if somebody goes to theaters, or all these places where it's a nishkan Yiddish tam. It's all a gelechter, it's all jokes, also shouldn't be done. And not only on Shabbos, obviously, even during the week, because it's a Moshe V'leitzim. But he doesn't stop there. Comes the Magen Avraham and says, V'lo yadaina, and I don't know, mi hitir lahem b'Purim. Who gave the license for people to behave that way on Purim? Ve'efsher, it could be shenimshach lahem mischoig sha'osim zeicher lachashverosh. It could be that it's an extension from all the gelechter that you're doing during the Sudas Achashverosh, about the Sudas Achashverosh, about the excitement of the story, the excitement of the miracle. But it definitely bothers him that people take it too far. This is also a discussion in Hilchas Purim, in Hilchas Megillah. In Siman Tov Reish Tzadik Vav, the Ramah at the end of Siman Tov Reish Tzadik Vav writes, Ma shenagu lilveish partzufim bepurim. What the custom is that people get dressed up on Purim. They wear costumes on Purim, and there's different reasons for that. Some say because the whole story of Chanukah is a hidden help from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Others say, actually, it's because on Purim, poor people go around collecting funds, and the poor people don't have decent clothes to make them feel comfortable. Everybody looks shlomazelvig. Everybody looks dressed up. All right, there's many other reasons. But it doesn't give you the license to wear things that Torah doesn't allow. And we find that Gever loivesh simlas isha, we find men wearing women's clothing. Ve'isha kli Gever, is that allowed? Says the Ramah, Ein Isser B'Davar. Perhaps on Purim it's not Asur, because me'achar she'ein mechavnim ela l'simcha ba'alma. When you learn the Isser of La Yilbash, you know that if it's intentionally that a man is wearing women's clothes, that's Asur. But over here, it's not because he's dressing like a woman. Over here, he's making a freilichas thing. He's making a Purim dika thing. Perhaps it's allowed. V'chein, but usually before you buy a suit, you make sure it's not shatnez. On Purim, belavishas kalayim derabanan, if the shatnez over here in this costume is only midirabanan, maybe we'll give you some wiggle room. However, v'yesh says the Ramah, that those that say the Asr, none of this is allowed to be done on Purim. Aval haminig kisvara rishayna. We find that for whatever reason, it's customary people take it easy on Purim on these items, as long as you don't mazid break the Isser. In other words, la yilbash doesn't really apply in that situation, but it shouldn't be done anyways. But lapayol minik kisvar rishayna. Comes the Ber Heitev, and the Ber Heitev brings from the Shalah. And the Shalah writes, Lav Mishnas Chasidimi. This is not the way a chassid should behave. V'shomer narfshoy, somebody who guards his soul. Yarchik mi malbushim de kalayim. He should be careful, even on Purim, when you think all is allowed. If it's a kalayim, even kalayim de rabbanon, you shouldn't feel free to embarrass your friend, take from your friend. Nothing should be moved, budged from what Torah allows on Purim, and perhaps you could say Purim is a Yom Tif. You should even behave a little more, better. It should be ma'ara. All this simcha, the excitement, you have to remember should channel that your hiskashrus to Torah and Avodah and Chasidus or whatever it is should get stronger, not chas v'shalom weekends. So takazayin, laihudim haisa eira v'simcha kein tiyalanu.